Hey everyone, this is AP Latanzi here. Today I wanted to just do a little comic update while I make the comic. I've got some comic paper here, and yeah, this is the Strathmore comic, like Bristol. It's 11 by 17, and it's got ruled lines, but this is not my ideal paper. One of the places that I order paper from, called Eon, was out of the stock that I usually get, or at least in yeah. But I decided to try some different paper, but I'm probably going to go back to Eon because this Strathmore is not kind of up to the usual standards, because, well, first of all, these lines are, if you can even see them on the camera, they're askew. They're not parallel to the edges of the paper. Plus, this paper, as nice and smooth as it is, it does tend to smudge when I'm using these, which I never had that problem with the Eon paper. So once I finish this pad, I'm just going to go right back to the Eon stuff. But right now, if I have paper, I'm going to make the best of it because I can't afford much. This is my notebook. This is the third Liska notebook. So right now I'm on issue 12, and here's some of the thumbnails for that I'm working on. And I'm going to be doing this page, starting this page today. I just finished putting together issue 11, so that's up on my Patreon. And yes, and then this is the second volume. This is the first one's somewhere buried over there. But this has some character sketches and whatnot to end out that book. Yeah, but so usually I'll just start now. Usually I tape down the paper to the page before I do that, but because right now, hang on a second. Just seeing, okay. But because, this is kind of out of alignment and you can't really see it, I'm just going straight ahead with the ruler without even taping it down because I know what I want, and the lines are here. The only problem is, another problem with the Strathmore paper is that it does not have numbered ruled lines, so it's harder to make specific, more measured panels and lines. Just numbering the page up here. This would be page 6. All right, so I know that it says the trim. This is the trim line, and this is supposed to be the live area, but that's not how I work with the stuff. When I scan it in, I format it how I want. I find a method that works for me. It doesn't have to go according to every, guideline on here. And, and the pages that are done on the Strathmore paper are going to be more adhered to the lines that are on here because it's a little harder to get an exact measurement without the specific ruler guidelines on the sides like you have with here. But it's I'm giving the layout some room to breathe as well because, this is a scene where Simone and Virgil are talking, and Simone basically spills her guts to him, better feelings for him, and he's just, not having it, doesn't feel the same way, and he knows kind of about her past, and he's not not interested. And then her being her kind of somewhat entitled self has a very negative reaction to this, and it kind of escalates from there in the next page. Okay, so I've got basically the general panel outlines done on here. I can't really tell because it's a non-photo blue pencil, but another thing I wanted to add was this is the script for the issues, and this is how I do it. Where basically I just mark down what I've covered, and I don't even write it in script format. It's just so I can understand it, what I know is going on. I know what's supposed to be on the page. I have the thumbnails in tandem with that, and yeah. And this is some reference material for one of the characters for Captain Groves. So I was using Guy Williams from Lost in Space as reference for that, or just inspiration, because it's not going to look just like him. But yeah, so this is the script, and then I make notes as I go along, or include or exclude certain things. So then now I'm going to put in where the text and the speech bubbles are going to go, and then basically put in the characters.